Pisces and cross watchers. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my channel. For the ones that are new, welcome to Pisces Dimension. Like, share, and subscribe so all your friends can find out what is good. Pisces, you have the six of swords. I think I thought it was the six of wands because of the stick. The six of swords, and is talking about transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, and moving on. The number six is standing for movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. Pisces, this is for Pisces season, which it's around the corner. So what's good for Pisces season? I'll tell you what's good for Pisces season. You're moving on from some things, Pisces. There are some things that don't serve you for your highest good. And some of these things, Pisces, I can hear that they are not fair. But you're not gonna stay entertaining it. You're not gonna stay what's the name? You're not gonna be lingering on a toxic situation. You're just gonna move on, leave it behind, and continue to do what you gotta do. That's all it is, Pisces. At the bottom deck, it was um the hangman, and behind Pisces, I'm like trying to take a nap when I got back to work because I just slept only 3 hours. And I'm like, I'm so energetic. So let me do Pisces season read, right? And I start reading and I start yawning. What is going on, Pisces? But anyways, in the bottom of the deck, look what it was there. The Queen of Swords. So Pisces, you had the Hattori Hanson, and you slicing off your energy, whatever the case may be. We've been talking about you being burning bridges. That was last week's read. You were burning bridges to the ground, to the motherfucking ground, Pisces. You letting people know you crossed that line and you lost the privilege to be around my energy. And this is for Pisces season 2026. How you all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is having a nice day. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's, Pisces. But most importantly, happy Pisces season. We are days away for our season, the best season of the year when it comes to birthday seasons, Yeah, Pisces. I'm a Piscean myself. And my youngest 4 children are also a Piscean. As you can see, my daughter is very creative. Yeah. That's my Pisces baby. Yeah. That's actually the baby of the babies of the babies. Anyways, Pisces, happy birthday. I'm turning 47. How old you turning in this Pisces season? Comment down below. We don't judge, Pisces. We don't judge. Yeah. 47. Wow, I cannot believe I'm gonna be 47. I don't feel that old. Unless I'm shoveling snow for like 3 hours. Hey, how are you, my dear? Yes, I am shoveling snow for hours. Then my fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, and chronic pain starts kicking all at the same time. Ugh. Until I take an ibuprofen. Not really an ibuprofen. It's a migraine pill. It's the only thing that works for me because I'm not doing gabapentin. I'm not doing any other pharmaceuticals. It gives me like a high, you know. If I wanna be high, I do drugs. I'm not trying to do drugs. I'm not trying to be high, you know. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you so much. Anywho, this is for Pisces season 2026. Thank you, my loves. Happy birthday to all Pisceans. If you're not Pisces, happy birthday. When is your birthday season? You know, if it already passed, happy belated birthday. Let's see what is good with you for Pisces season 2026. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 like what? We need 2 more. Okay, let's see what is good with you. Move this more over here. For Pisces season 2026. Whew. One more. I like it. I like it, Pisces. Huh. Okay, baby, baby. I got your cards. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. Piscean! I got cut my mouth. Hold on. I got your cards. The first one is the 2 of Wands. After that, you have the Queen of Cups. Then you have the 2 of Pentacles. After that, you have the 9 of Cups. Then you have the Lovers. And last but not least, the 8 of Swords. What is this telling me? Let me check real quick. It could be important. I don't know. Nope, it's not important. I have a whole bunch of apps and notifications and stuff. And there is one of them that I spend money. I'm not spending that type of money today. Anyways, Pisces. So, Pisces, in Pisces season, okay, we're talking about progress. We've been talking about since we've been doing the monthly read for February, that money is gonna increase, that financial security is gonna be more stable. I'm not saying that you were broke, that you were not stable. Maybe you were paycheck to paycheck. It's gonna be more money for you to save, for you to play around and things of that nature. If you were late on bills, that's gonna be over, Pisces. So you're planning some things, okay? And I guess I'm not saying I'm not saying you had mental issues, okay, Pisces. I'm saying maybe you had PTSD from things that happened before, and you're very welcome, Stony. Sometimes we have a sour taste for a very long time about things, and it's a Piscean trait, okay, for the simple fact that um, we sometimes make the mistake to expect us in everybody. You know what I mean? Not everybody has common sense. Not everybody thinks thoroughly the way that we think, the way that you think. You know what I mean? And it's a mistake that we make. Some people are just difficult to deal with. And it has nothing to do with you, Pisces. You know what I mean? Some people, they want to be difficult just because they want to be difficult, just because they can be difficult. So there were some things that they were holding you back. It wasn't confidence, but it was more like, will this really work? I don't want to be wasting my time. You know what I mean? So you're gonna find the courage, okay? Pisces, you're gonna be very busy, okay? And also this means that um you're gonna have to decide. It could be two jobs, and you say, okay, I just don't want to do two jobs anymore. I'll stay with one. So you're gonna pick the best one that suits you. The more the let's say one pays more, but it's a toxic environment, and then the other one pays a little less, but you will have more hours, and the environment is not toxic. It's something like that, Pisces. Okay, stay with me, all right? Because um balancing decisions, but wishes are coming true, Pisces. It could be that you're gonna find somebody. Okay, you're gonna be in a relationship, in a good relationship, and it could be also that there is different suitors, and you'll be like, okay, this is not itty meeny miny mo. It's not, this one has the best body, or this one has more money. It's the one that is gonna be it. You know what I mean? It's not about looks. It's not about, I mean, it has to attract you, but sometimes looks that has nothing to do with that. It's about energy. It's about um not how you compatible with everything, because I don't like mustard, but I don't mind going out with somebody that likes mustard on their hot dog, on their burger. You know what I mean? Just don't kiss me after you eat it. Pisces. It's about, the energy, how you makes us feel, how you treat us, how you are as an individual is very important for us, at least for me. You know what I mean? If there was somebody that, she was very beautiful, and she, oh my God, she is still very beautiful, but just the outside, because in the inside she's just rotten. And I'm telling you that she was digging me, and I was digging her, and I was like, man, I never thought about being in a relationship with the same sex just one time. Just one time, okay? And this is the second time that I'm like, damn, she's really hot. And she's into me, I will never be like, drooling for anybody, whether it's the same sex or the opposite sex. I won't, you know what I mean? But this girl, she was on my shit, and I'm like, ese huevo quiere estar. But she's rotten, rotten, rotten in the inside. And that really fucking mattered. You know what I mean? So, Pisces, You know, it's like a dream come true. You're gonna have a few people that you're gonna be like, which one is the best for me? Which one is the best for me? Okay. Let me see what comes out after this card because I want to make sure I give you the accurate the accurate message. Okay? But I'm laughing. You already know I know, but let me place all of them. Okay? And you know, Pisces this is a big motherfucking trait. I don't understand why us Pisceans get so negative. Not negative as a pessimism. We see red flags on everything, even when they're not there. You know what I mean? So this is the card right here with the negative thoughts about, is this person the right person for me? Um, Once upon a time, I dated somebody and he didn't eat bacon because it was too fatty, and he watches what he eats. And I mean, I'm telling you, he was 10 years older than me and he didn't look like he was 10 years older than me. You know what I mean? I loved it. But he comes over the house one time, Pisces, and he cooks for me and my two kids. At that time, I only had two kids. So my kids overheard me talking to somebody, and I was like, it's weird though that he doesn't eat bacon, and he might be scared of bacon. It was just, two girls talking, and you know what I mean? And he comes to the house, Pisces, and he's cooking and everything. And my oldest son, he asked him, why are you scared of bacon? That was embarrassing, Pisces. Anyways, you're gonna have quite a few suitors, Pisces. If I can come out and say it could be 5 people that you're gonna be like, which one am I gonna decide? Because these 5 people are gonna be like, very interested in you, Pisces. And you're gonna be able to sit back and be like, this one, I like the qualities about this, and that. This other one, yeah, this, and you'll be able to judge and sit down and pick. Okay. But at the same time, it's like you're used to being by yourself. You used to be single, whether you just broke up with your person not too long ago or you've been years single. Okay. We don't need to be with somebody to be happy. We're a whole lot of happiness up in this bitch. You understand, Pisces? So for us to open the door of our hearts and let somebody in and be vulnerable, surrender. You understand? You understand all that stuff, Pisces? It takes a lot because we don't need anything or anybody to make us happy. Our happiness depends on us. You understand? So for us to let somebody into our world and include them in our lives, is it worth it? Is this person gonna add to me or is gonna take from me? And we're not talking about money, Pisces. We're not talking about money at all. You know what I mean? I know we gotta be careful, Pisces. I know we've been through shit. Us choosing the wrong person. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna judge everybody from our past experiences. So keep that in mind with this card, okay? But Pisces, you have new beginnings coming up, and It's with somebody that you know this person already, okay? It's not that you're gonna meet them and no. The person that you're gonna be with, you already met this person. You haven't had a relationship with this person, so it's not an ex. Thank you, God. Please don't go back with an ex, Pisces. All right. But you have new beginnings over here. And the person that you're going to pick is emotionally balanced. Okay. You're not going to have this bullshit from past relationships. Okay. You're going to pick the right pick, Pisces. Okay. You'll be manifesting. Okay. These beginnings, Pisces, okay? Here comes the freedom card, Pisces. Look how you holding it. Like dear life, Pisces. You know, it's gonna be hard for you to be like, I gotta let somebody in my life now? What? You know what I mean, Pisces? So yeah, you know, you're gonna have the courage to be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna be nurturing to you. You know, I'm gonna let you in my life. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna give this a shot. You know what I mean? That person is like, yeah, Pisces. I'm here, Pisces. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I'ma tell you right now. The sex is gonna be bam diggity bam 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 bam. You're gonna ask yourself, what did I have before? Because this is good. Yes, Pisces. Huh. So this is breakthroughs, Pisces, but also there is a new conflict coming. And I think it's jealousy from an ex. It could be your ex. It could be their ex, Pisces. So I gave you heads up for that. Okay. I mean, not everybody is gonna be happy for you and for your new person. You know what I mean? There is always people, you know, hating and just, you know, wanting to say, oh yeah, me and him or me and her, we used to talk before. Yeah, that was before. That was before me. Yeah. Not anymore. We don't even gotta say anything. You know what I mean? Like, people really like to I met somebody like in late 2024. That person cannot see anybody happy, you know? This person cannot see anybody else being in the center of the attention. If it's not them, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, if they can give a hard time to somebody, they enjoy that. Like if you enjoy your favorite dessert, that first bite, just like that, you know? This person will talk about everybody, will damage everybody's character, and be like so nice in front of them and behind their back. Like as soon as they turn around and I'm like, anywho, Pisces, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for us. With Pisces Nation, Pisces. I'm happy for us. You know what I mean? I got a few, you know. I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, you know, everybody has a few admirers that they would like to be more than friends. Pisces, you know, if I don't know, I needed to heal after divorce, but if I didn't care about healing, oh, I'm gonna get my ex mad and go find me somebody. I will have done that already. I will have been married, not like legally married, but moved in with the person 2 months after I separated my ex-husband. Yeah, it was like that. And he was stupid young too, but I liked him a lot. He lied with his age, and I'm glad that I found out how old he really was, because I could not do it. He was stupid young. I'm glad that I found out his age. He didn't look his age though. He looked older. You know what I mean? But then after that, it was this Dominican guy. You know. Then I found out he was like in the radio. I'm like, oh shit, no. Then after that, it was pure Virgos. I don't understand. You know, the Boston Cop was Virgo. The retired NYPD was Virgo, and a Freemason. My ex-husband was a Freemason. I'm like, no, he's saying he's a Freemason. He's not active for a very long time. But anyways, I'm like, no, not another Freemason, no. I don't know. I like men with uniform. I don't know what to tell you. Ah. Pisces! Let's see. Let's get back here. What is good with you? Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you so much. Huh, you got two cards like, one more card, Pisces, or whatever the universe wants to give you. For the reading of Pisces season 2026. It's getting a little dark, so let me, I think I can do this. Nobody's in front anyways. One more card for Pisces. One more card for Pisces. How are we doing with battery here? 23, that's okay. That's a lucky number. That's Michael Jordan's number. Every time I see 23. All right, Pisces. I got your cards. The first one is remember who you are with Archangel Michael. And your message goes, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved, Pisces. A powerful, loving, and creative child of God. We are created as his image. When Jesus came to earth, it was to show you have powers. It was to guide you to the Christ consciousness. That's what he came here for. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just saying, Pisces, remember who the fuck you are, Pisces. Then you have spread your wings with Archangel Ariel. The gold, that's right. And your message goes, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. What we've been talking about, Pisces. There is something that you like, should I should I jump on it? Should I do it? Maybe I should not. Maybe it might not work. Pisces. Sometimes you just have to, if you don't do it, you're gonna wonder for the rest of your life. It will have worked out, will have not. You know what I mean? Sometimes we do things and don't work out. But you already know it didn't work out. You're not gonna wonder for the rest of your life. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but then you'll be like, oh, if I do it this way, it's gonna work out. And then you find your way, Pisces. Compassion with Archangel Zachiel. And your message goes, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. I'm going to repeat it again. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So, Pisces, I have the feeling that you are blaming yourself for some things that you did not have control of, Pisces. You need to have compassion for yourself. You need to have compassion for other people. And I'm when you saw me pausing, okay, when they tell you about the crucifixion, when Jesus is in the cross, he's in the middle, and then there is two robbers, right, that they are in the crucifix, right? And there is one that is very negative, saying, oh, if you're really the son of God, get us out of here. And the other one is like, forgive me, Jesus. You know what I mean? And Jesus had compassion, and he told God, please forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. They didn't know what they were doing because they were not acknowledging that that was the Son of God, right? That's in the narrative. We're giving you examples based on that narrative. You know what I mean? Because if let's continue to the narrative, not my beliefs. You know what I mean? But Jesus softened his heart at that time in the cross, right? And yes, what they were doing, they were killing him. And even then, there, he said, God forgive him. You know what I mean? But show some compassion for yourself as well, Pisces. There were some things that didn't work out. It could be relationship, it could be work related, it could be business related, it could be friendship related, Pisces. But there were some things that they were out of your control. And even if you did things differently, these people with their fucked up ways, shit will be fucked up anyways. Somebody needed to hear that. You have prioritized with Archangel Metatron. And your message goes, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. What are your highest priorities right now, Pisces? And if it's not right now, and if you're on vacation, that's right. Forgiving self and the narcissist. You know what I mean? You're very welcome, Wolfie. So yeah. We cannot sit down and think things are gonna fall in our lap. We have to do some work. We gotta get to we gotta assess whatever the case may be, whatever you're prioritizing. If you're prioritizing um getting better your credit, this is an example. It's not gonna get better by you sitting down and not doing anything. You know what I mean? um Paying bills on time help. If you have past due balances, you can pay the bill and a little bit of that past due balance, the bill until you bring that bill to zero. Things like that. You have something disconnected, but you still have that on your credit. Make some payments little by little. It doesn't have to be much. In no time, you're gonna have no past due. You're gonna have no outstanding bills. You understand what I'm saying, Pisces? If your priorities is to upgrade your education, you don't have to go to college for a master degree. You might need a few certificates, and and you got the ball rolling for things. Um, for example, the field that I work for, Pisces. Um, when I got laid off last summer, there were so many jobs that I could have gotten higher if I had a driver license. And I'm gonna be 47 next month, and I have never had my driver license. That's one of my goals, Pisces. But if I wanna get my driver license, I cannot just sit and be like, oh, I wanna get my driver license. No, I gotta study the book. I have to get driver lessons, whether it's with a friend or to pay for driving lessons, Pisces. It's it doesn't have to be the same thing that I'm saying, Pisces. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you to get organized and motivated. You gotta, when you have no idea how to approach to something, pray, Pisces. And I'm not saying that you have to do fasting and prayers, go to church, go to your knees and things of that nature. No, Pisces, you can be walking and doing a little prayer, Pisces. And believe me, you sit down and relax and you shut your mind off, no distractions, whatever the case may be. And you honestly ask God, can you please give me signs? Can you please give me guidance? And you shall receive, Pisces. Then you have courage with Archangel Ariel. And your message goes, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Yes, Pisces, it's time. Okay. Some people's Babel towers are gonna collapse. And some of these people, they have had the audacity, Pisces, to try to damage your character out of jealousy, out of um, hatred. Because let's just be real. Us Piscean, if you don't like us, it's because you hate us. You hating. You don't like the attention that we get, whether it's from the guy that you like, or the boss, or the community, or the co-workers, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Sometimes we're not even the favorite child. We'll be the least desired child, and we still thrive. You already know, Pisces. Some people don't like that. Oh, well, sometimes we stand our ground and we stand for our beliefs, and we don't even have to make that much noise, Pisces. And last but not least, clear sentence with Archangel Raquel. And your message goes, notice your recurrent physical and emotional feelings. as they signify divine guidance. I'm going to read this to you again. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Pisces, have you ever been invited to a party and you're like, I don't want to go, and us Pisceans with such a homebody is not even funny. But sometimes we gotta go out and socialize. It could be an event from work, your children graduation. You gotta go out and don't tell me that you're gonna be at home because you don't socialize. You know what I mean? But there are certain things, like for example, friends inviting you to a club, right? And you're like, I don't want to go. And you have that feeling, that friend's party, you don't want to go. And then you go, and then some bullshit happens. You dating somebody, and yeah, that person is hot and he has all the qualities that you look on that person. You know, at the beginning of dating, everybody is such in their best behavior. Sometimes it takes years for you to see the true colors of somebody because they hide it very well. But even if they hide it very well, it's like a gut feeling, like you get some type of anxiety you cannot explain because everything seems so fucking perfect. That's the physical and emotional feeling right there. That's your intuition letting you know. It's like revuelca la energía. How you say that in English? Like it's just like a hurricane, you know? It gets it out of place. That's our intuition letting us know. And sometimes we don't listen and we pay very, very, very hard for it, Pisces. So keep that in mind. Okay, when you're gonna date this person, and when you're gonna make you pick for the next Mr. or Mrs. Right? Right? Let me put this away and go to the HUMPDAY weeklies to see what is good. I part the cards and look, priorities. Tarot and spirit don't play. Because I can get a card and I can get a spread and I can tell you all about it. And then I start talking about other stuff. And that's the universe giving me intuitive messages, Pisces. And then I do another spread, and then whatever I just told you, it just goes there. You see it in this spread, so we need to listen to when our intuition is trying to tell us something. We gotta listen, Pisces. We were very in tune with our spirituality a long time ago. Back in those days where colonization didn't even happen yet. I'm talking about those days, those free energy days. Those days that everybody was free to invent anything and to contribute to economy and society. Pisces, I do believe there was a certain time of the day that everybody in this planet at the same time that were meditating or praying or whatever the case may be, Pisces. I have a strong feeling about that. And I think it had to do with bells. Those bells that they took down? Yes, no? One more card. Because I already got 8 cards. It was supposed to be 6, so if it comes, yeah, right here, we got the 9 cards, Pisces. Piscean! I have your cards. Yes, yes, the cathedral bells. Because there were not churches. There were with the bells, you know the deal about behind the bells. And reptilians, they can't stand the bells, so that's why they took it down. You know what I mean? Um it was harmony. Every time I hear the bells, I already, not that I know the times, but I usually come outside and I hear it. And I stay quiet and I stop, walking or what I'm doing, and just, enjoy the bells, because it's healing, Pisces. You have up to no goods. And you have gangsta. You have mom. You have fake ass. You have engagement. You have purple hills. You have money. Yes. And blue balls. What is this telling me, Pisces? I will tell you what is this telling me. So, baby daddy or baby mama, when you get in this new relationship, this person is gonna be jealous, and is gonna come around, and is gonna um tell you, I still have feelings for you. Let's work this out. Da, 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 da. It's all fake, Pisces. All these, engagement, and they're gonna come around, Pisces. And if you and your ex used to do something for fun, popping pills, it could have been weed, it could have been cocaine. I hope it is nothing worse than that, but I'm not judging, Pisces. I'm just, please stay clean. This person is gonna come over here, and if you're clean, congratulations. But this person is not. I'm just letting you know, this person is gonna want to drag you to that again, Pisces. And in this particular case, when your ex is coming back, Pisces, say yes to money and yes to blue balls. I don't know if this person, when you were with them, they were the main provider and you were at home, and they can tell you, hey, we can get back together, and you don't have to work. It's gonna be like the old days, you are home with the kids. Just like that, Pisces. What no? Send them to his merry way. I said drive safe. And look, the drive safe card was here. Anyways, Pisces. Drive safe and swallow my babies right after. Anyways, you have vacation. Yes, Pisces. You're going to go on vacation. All right. And you're going to tell this ex, drive safe and swallow my babies. Yeah, that's right. Suck my dick and swallow my babies. You're not coming back inside this coochie. You're definitely not gonna go on top of my penis. That's exactly what you're gonna say. This is a genderless read. Don't think I'll have a penis, because I don't. Not even a plastic one. There is guilt. Young satin blue, lover, danger, music, and be my Valentine. Pisces. Um, this person is gonna come to you, this ex. Oh, I'm depressed. I still love you. All that stuff, Pisces. I'm so sorry. Everything was my fault. I get it. I will never be like that again, Pisces. Yeah, they're gonna tell you all the things that you wanted to hear back in 1997. Not that far, but all the things that you wanted to hear when you were with this person. And hmm. Oh my God. I like it. I'm going to tell you. You have health. You have new home. You have red light special. Ooh. You have hater, baby. Look, behind the baby card, it was the X card. Hater, baby daddy or baby mama. Rainy days. Red light. You already know red light means stop, right? And it says, no, if you want to be my lover. So when this person comes around again and try to tell you all these things, and it seems that with this person, yes, there were bad days, is the reason why you guys are not together anymore. But when there were not bad days, there were good days, Pisces. You guys had it going on, and it was good, and it was okie dory, and they're gonna use that. Oh, you look at the kids that we have. Remember those days when we used to travel, or when we used to do this, or remember that time that yeah, Pisces, it's gonna get like that. It's gonna try to soften your heart, and you're gonna say no, Pisces. Definitely. I suggest you to say no, because this person is coming definitely to wreck shit, wreck all that healing that you have worked so hard for, Pisces. Plus, they're in love with someone else. This card just decided to pop out out of nowhere. They're in love with someone else. They probably, don't love nobody. They just love themselves. And, they just, they don't want to see you happy. It's like Piscean moving, moving on from me. Piscean thinks you found better than me. Oh, hell no. I'm serious, Pisces. Well, for Pisces season, the summary of this read, it will be new love, it will be new money, it will be decisions that you have to make about your money. It will be also the undesirables coming around, Pisces, that we don't want to do those mistakes all over again, Pisces. Remember that. Don't do those mistakes all over again. Those are the big no-nos, Pisces. The big no, no, no. Okay. There is also vacation. There is money, Pisces. I mean, I am so happy for you. I hope I get to claim at least half a quarter of this read, Pisces. Happy birthday to all of you, my loves. This is all, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless you. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome Valentine's Day. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome Pisces season. Happy birthday once again, baby, baby. I'm sorry to hear that, my loves. Stony, whatever it is that you have, go Dr. Sebi on it. Do you understand? Also, Chinese people have advised Americans, do you have an illness? Come to China and we will help you. Now, you don't need to go to China. I don't know where you are from, but there are different places. I know New York have one, and Boston, Massachusetts have one, and it's a Chinese doctor is in that place, and he has a whole bunch of herbs and tinctures and oils and whatever the case may be, and you go for a consultation and you get out of there with the medicine, with the medicine. Okay, that's good. I'm happy to hear. Okay. Just, I wanted to let you know that because I'm a breast cancer survivor, okay? And it's thanks to Dr. Sebi. He wasn't alive at that time, but I kicked breast cancer's ass with Dr. Sebi's remedies. So, yeah, and needles. Is that acupuncture that you're talking about? I wish you nothing but the best, my love, okay? Please take good care of yourself. Holistic is very good. Yeah, I hear you, my loves. If I had the money, I would have sent it to you. But in the meantime, I'll keep you in my prayers. Please pray for this person, my loves, for stony throws. Okay. I hope I hear good news soon. Okay. Stay optimistic and definitely take care of yourself. Okay, my loves. You're very welcome. This is all, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless you. If nobody told you I love you, you know your girl loves you. The universe loves you. You have an army that loves you. Okay? It's 2%. See you next time. Bye.